SPF 5000 is an experience. This is the first episode of Mary-Kate and Ashley in action. I finished reviewing the Two of a Kind episodes. So I'm now probably going to alternate between Mary-Kate and Ashley in action and So Little Time. I'm also still reading various Mary-Kate and Ashley books. And I was really looking forward to In Action because while I do vaguely remember watching it, it aired in 2001, 2002, I didn't have any specific memories, and I couldn't really recall any of the narratives or even what it was about, to be perfectly honest. And now that I've watched the first episode, SPF 5000, well, as I said, it's an experience. It's a very fascinating concept. Mary-Kate and Ashley are voicing themselves, but they're actually characters who are special agents. And they go on a mission in this first episode, and I assume every episode has a different kind of mission. And I'll read the description for this one on Wikipedia. I almost never, ever read Wikipedia descriptions. Sometimes I'll read IMDb, but I brought up the list on Wikipedia because I wanted to see how many episodes there were. For reference, there are 26 of them, which I have to say, based on this first episode, is surprising. I imagine they were commissioned for 26 episodes. I can't imagine they'd have done half a series and had it recommissioned. I don't know. I'm not very hopeful for the rest of the series because it's a little strange, even by my standards. And normally I have quite a high tolerance for peculiar animations. And I love Mary-Kate and Ashley. But even still, I thought this was a bit bizarre. So the description from Wikipedia for SPF 5000 is as follows, and I won't speak too much more around this. I won't say exactly what happens, so I won't spoil certainly how the episode concludes, so if you do decide to watch it, I won't completely ruin it. But the description is as follows. Clive Hedmorton-Smith, eccentric villain and collector of stinky cheese, triggers a global solar eclipse, and Mary-Kate and Ashley must use their special agent skills and their recent astronomy homework to defeat this cheesy villain. I mean, it's awful, but it's fantastic. It's one of those shows that I think I'm really going to enjoy if I don't take it seriously. And I think actually if I allow myself to have fun, that's assuming all of the other episodes are quite as strange as this. As long as I allow myself to have fun with the stories rather than taking them seriously, I think it could be an interesting experience. In addition to Mary-Kate and Ashley, we also have a character called Quincy, who is a robot dog. He doesn't look like a robot, and I didn't realise he was a robot until they said that he was a robot dog, and he's very cute. He's very well animated. I like the style of the character. I'll be honest, the animation of Mary-Kate and Ashley isn't great. It's not brilliant, and it doesn't look like them. When we see them side by side, yes, it's fair to say, okay, I'd assume that's Mary-Kate and Ashley. But if you just showed me one of those characters out of context, and I've never seen this before, at no point would I have gone, oh, that's an Olsen. Doesn't look like them at all. So the animation isn't great, but obviously the voice acting, it's still Mary-Kate and Ashley, so I enjoyed listening to them, even if I didn't particularly enjoy the animation itself. The rest of the animation is fine. I don't completely love the style, but there are occasionally bits, such as Quincy and some of the other characters, that are okay to look at. I do like, credit where it's due, the fact that they, as the description there mentioned, they relied on something they learned in one of their astronomy classes. I think that's brilliant. It's encouraging education. It's telling young viewers that if you stick at it at school, you might learn something that one day will be useful if you become a special agent. So I like the fact that it's supporting education. The narrative itself, it flows well enough. It's well written. I have no complaints. The pacing is really great. The episode itself is 20-something minutes, and it got to the point very, very quickly. And everything flowed really well. We travel quite a distance. We're actually in England. At one point, one of them, I can't remember who, one of them mentioned Stilton, and the other asked what Stilton. I had no idea Stilton wasn't a thing outside of the UK, or at least in the States. And they referred to it as a stinky English cheese, which is, it amused me quite a lot. So there are some bits that I enjoyed. And as long as I don't take it too seriously, it could be a fun experience throughout. As I said, I'm probably going to alternate between this and So Little Time. So Little Time is another one where I did watch it, but I don't remember it as well as I perhaps could have done. I'm reading some of the books, so I'm keen to see what the actual show is like and what I can remember. If I end up loving it, I might prioritize that over inaction. But for now, I'm pleased to have seen this first episode. I'm a little curious to see what the future episodes are like. I don't think the animation of the characters looks anything like Mary-Kate and Ashley, but the Olsen fan in me does like listening to the voices, so it's not too bad as long as you don't take it seriously.